She treated all mankind with respect and dignity. She was tenacious. Mama never quit. And her faith in God made it such a beauty to see, as God would always come through, as he does for all his children. You could rely on her seeing issues and problems from that perspective, one of faith. She believed that a challenge can be resolved, a hindrance can be surpassed. There's a story Mama would often share about her childhood days and her going to the grove to pick mangoes. She loved mangoes. The children would meet her on the way there, and they were on their way back, and she was on her way there. And they would say to her, "There's no mangoes left on the tree." Mama's response always was, "Mine is under a leaf waiting for me." Mama always believed. Mama was never one to keep up things in her heart. She would be quick to express her sentiments and just as quick to forgive. She never held a grudge. She was thrifty and industrious. She worked hard. She believed in hard work and commitment. She believed in living within her means. She believed in counting her costs before she mounted her horse. And she taught her children these values. Don't wait for handouts. Work for what you want. And with God's help, she always had, you will be successful. As frugal as she was, she would turn around in the next second and give away what she refused to spend on herself, because Mama was very kind. Anyone who knew Mama knew she was a fashionista. She loved fashion. No wonder she successfully ran clothing stores for decades. She insisted on her children and her husband being well dressed. Even during her illness, she was smartly dressed for her days at home and doctor's visit. When going on the road, which was always with me, she would put on her lipstick in the car and reach for her sunshades. She was strong and vivacious. She was sprightly, and her energy level belied her age. Her grip was firm. She taught us the value and strength of humility. She was dignified, never loud or abrasive. Mama was fearless. She mothered so many. Her children, those of her siblings who either migrated or just needed some support. There was never a time growing up that we did not have someone living with us. Both my parents treated all children in the house equally. There was no special favor shown to us, her children. Mama, you have left for us a legacy of hope, truth, humility, kindness, love, and faith. And this faith is what supports and towers around us and builds us up and sustains us. This faith in Christ that calls us to believe that we shall see you again, Mama. This faith that wants us to encourage our family members and friends to get to know you, Jesus, for themselves. Establish a relationship with you, God. Trust me. God will make your life complete. He will give you purpose and fulfillment. He will be your strong tower and your place of refuge. If we leave here today with only one thing, I know Mama would want that to be that I pointed you to Jesus. We call Mama Daffodil, and I close with this poem by William Wordsworth. My sister Sonia would do a beautiful rendition of this poem, but I'll try to do my best. Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hill, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Beneath the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkling on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of the bay. 10,000 saw I as I glanced, tossing their heads in a sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet would not be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but thought, little thought, what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft when my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, there flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. We love you, daffodil. Until we meet again, your legacy continues. Your spirit, your energy, your words of wisdom will keep forever. Thank you.
Thanks, Reese. All right, that was a tribute on behalf of the children from Cerise. There are children here I'm seeing, children of Daphne. Grandchildren too? Great-grandchildren? Not here. Them gonna sleep? Great-great-grands? Too soon. All right. One of the interesting things as we look at the video presentation is that, you see people, you see family, and the kind of sad truth is that not everybody is saved, but for everybody who spoke, they mentioned that she was a woman of God. And that's a good legacy to leave. And the main thing is to know Christ. And there was a joke that I heard this Sunday school teacher said to his students, "Do you know the name of God?" And them scratched them head and was wondering, this little boy and was up like he wanted attention until finally exasperated. Teacher said, "What is the name of God?" He said, "Andy." "Andy?" "Yes, sir. Andy walks with me, Andy talks with me." One of the grandchildren mentioned that as one of her songs also. All right, we are now going to have a musical tribute from Esther Tyson.
Check one. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm among family. The Mac family, I'm a part of them. Right, guys? Yes, right. So, I'm singing this song. I'm imagining Miss Mac when she entered heaven. So this is for you to think of her the moment she entered heaven. I dreamt of a city called Glory, so bright and so fair. When I entered the gates, I cried, "Holy." The angels all met me there. They carried me from mansion to mansion. And all the sights I saw, but I said, I want to see Jesus, for He's the one who died. He died for all. Oh, I bowed on my knees and cried, "Holy, holy, holy." I clapped my hands and sang, "Glory, glory to the Son of God." And as I entered the gates of that city. My loved ones, they all knew me well. They took me down the streets of heaven. All the scenes, they took many to taste. So Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac. I talked with Mark and Mr. Mac, but then I said, Timothy,